Hello, this is Capricorn's reading for their full moon October reading. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the full moon reading of October. And we're almost done with October, right? But this is the full moon, so this is a harvest spread. What is it that you're harvesting? So this is for what are you wanting and what seeds you need to sow. What is it that you need to bring in? What is the new belief that you need to bring in? Or what kind of belief do you need to bring in of yourself? Who or what is going to be helping you? And what your challenges are, what you're harvesting, and the key to all. And we'll start now. Give this a couple shuffles here. And let's see, what is it that you want, Capricorn? I almost said Sagittarius. Okay, this is for Capricorn, though. So what are you wanting for this full moon harvest? And we have, seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. So, you're needing to go within and seek spiritual help, maybe. Or maybe you have help without around yourself. You know, people that are, you know, wise and are able to come to you and give you advice or give you the knowledge that you seek. But after I'm done laying these out, then we're going to go to story time and do the book too for each of these cards. So once I lay these out, if you feel that you have a thorough knowledge of, you know, of what this is that, you know, this is bringing to you for your life, then you can go. Unless you would like to stay and listen to what each card, what the inner wisdom of each card is, per the author who did these cards. Okay? So, what are you needing to sow? What kind of seeds? It says, adapt to a new situation. And what is the new belief that you need to bring in? To weave your own destiny. Maybe you're not weaving your own destiny. Maybe you're like living by everybody else's rules and beliefs and standards and this and that. And so maybe it's now time to take this upon your own self. And who or what is going to be helping you? It says, guard and protect the sacred waters of life. So that one's going to be something I'm going to need to read in the book because I don't know that card. But if I were to look at this, you know, this is something from spirit. This is something within. This is something that you have knowledge of. This is your wisdom and things you've learned over the past years of your life. And whatever you've known to be like your belief, I would believe that maybe this is saying to protect that and not let others try to turn you away from that, especially with this card down here and adapting to a new situation. So maybe you're like on this one, you know, where you're needing to sow seeds, you know, into something, and this is adapting into a new situation. This might be something that, you know, you have to make some compromises with somebody, but, you know, keep what you know, your knowledge, you know, keep that. Don't let it, their way of life destroy what you've grown in yours. That's really good. So what are your challenges? Find and hold your own power. I was going to say something that sounded like that would be the truth, you know. It's like you're going to have to stand your ground, keep your boundaries up, and, you know, don't let others make you bend your own rules, you know, because then if you have someone, you know, break the boundaries that you have in place, like that silent or that unseen line, then you let that get broken, then that makes you start feeling bad about yourself because you weren't able to stand up for yourself and stay strong in what you want. So, yeah. And what is it that you're harvesting? It says explore other realms. So maybe you need to explore the ideas of maybe this new situation. Maybe you're needing to explore ideas, theirs, and the possibilities, and look at all the different things that go with whatever their beliefs are. And maybe you might be able to compromise some of your beliefs with theirs without letting go of your beliefs, though. You can blend with another, like, belief system. It's not that hard to do. Well, it might be hard to do, but once you figure out what you could compromise and stuff after you've explored, stepped into their perception and looked at things from their perspective, then it kind of makes it a little bit easier to see how this can blend with your beliefs and not make you lose power. And you can still weave your own destiny. You can still go and create your own life in a whole new area and still have within you what your beliefs for yourself are. So what is the key to all this? Wow. Shifts happen. Stabilize your energy fields. So there. Yeah, when things just get chaotic and it's like sudden happening, you just get anxious and it's like you need to just like back down, realize all of a sudden, if you're in tune with your body, you'll feel certain feelings that show you if you're getting anxious or any kind of emotion that comes out, and then you're able to recognize that really fast and step back and take a little time out. Don't ever, if somebody comes at you really harsh, like wanting the raging and stuff, go away, walk away from it, just step out, just excuse yourself from that. Hold on one second. Okay, so now we're going to take the book out and we're going to do story time. So those of you that don't want to stick around and hear what these cards are, or if you already heard them before, then, well, I haven't really went and done these, but there's a lot of new ones on here I haven't even seen yet, so you guys can stick around if you want. So Capricorn, what you're wanting is to seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides, and the painting on this one is called Shamanka Blessing. I think I'm probably just totally horribly trashing the name, and I don't mean to, but some of these words are just, really big in different countries and not used to names like that. Okay, consult an intermediary. Ask for guidance from one in the etheric realms, or talk to a shaman that you trust. Mountaintops throughout the world have always been a destination of sacred pilgrimage. It is believed to be a place conducive for assessing spiritual beings and receiving guidance. This is supported by the fact that there is less oxygen supplied to the brain and the conscious mind at high altitudes, which helps to bring the subconscious mind to the fore. Shamanka is a Russian word for a female shaman that comes from the Altai Mountains of Siberia. The painting also resembles the goddess Zorya, the ancient Slavic goddess of sky and light, most honored in Russia. Zorya guards a dog who tries to eat the constellation Ursa Minor, the little bear. And what is the seed that you're needing to sow? And it says to adapt to a new situation. And the painting on this one is called Saint Mary's de la Mer. Saint Mary's de la Mer. And it's got a pink flamingo there too. Look at that. Oh, two of them. Don't be afraid of change. Trust the process. Your work may be more effective in another location. Somebody's having to move. Boy. That's a seed you need to sow. Or maybe you need to just put your stuff that you're trying to do. Maybe you just need to put it in a whole different marketing area. The painting depicts the voyage of Saint Mary Magdalene and Saint Sarah arriving by boat from Egypt to the marshland of the Carmoug, I cannot say that, in southern France. Saint Mary's de la Mer is a wild, exotic place full of flamingos and white horses. Because of their party's safe arrival, Mary Magdalene has become the patron saint of sailors. Her daughter Sarah is the patron saint of gypsies. Each year at the end of May, the gypsies come from all over Europe to honor Saint Sarah with ceremony and celebration. Woohoo, right? Just kidding. They reenact the safe landing of the boat with the statues aboard, then carry them lovingly back to the church. This beautiful tradition inspired the art. Sarah is wearing her special symbol of anchor and heart, commemorating the infant. So, I don't know if you can see. That's a cool tattoo, right? Okay, so the belief that you're needing to bring in is to weave your own destiny. And so the name of this one is called Eridni and the Stellar Wheel. I just crucified that one. Okay, so you need to, this is the belief. Take a leap of faith, intuit necessary changes in your life, embrace the unknown cycle. The Celtic goddess Eridine first appears in writing in the 12th century text of Geoffrey of Monmouth. She is a celestial figure in the apocalyptic prophecies of Merlin, Prophete Merline. In the painting, she holds her distaff with its triple thread of creation. Being the goddess of time, space, and energy, she unravels and restructures the known worlds in order to weave spirit into matter. In the prophecies, her crown of stars hide a mystery. Her name comes from arachnid or spider who spins a web. The position of her hands in the painting suggests the magician who connects the powers of the heavens with the earth. Da-da-da. And who or what is going to help you? And it's guard and protect the sacred waters of life. And the card is called Benedicta Veritas, the Blessed Green. So one moment. And this card has a lot of green. I don't know if you can see all that. It looks blue from what I'm seeing on the thing, but this is actually really, it's green. Let's see if I can shine a light on this. There is a lot of green there. There you go, okay. Anyways, go deep into the holy well of your subconscious. You have the power to heal and regenerate. Water was venerated because it bubbled up from the body of the goddess and was believed to contain her wisdom and healing powers. The guardians of the holy well would perform the ritual dressing of the well with flowers as a sign of devotion and appreciation of the sacred fluid. This was usually performed by 3 maidens. In the painting, the Druid's priestess holds the green grail of regeneration in front of one of these old Cornish shrines. The ancient alchemist considered green the color of divinity, while an celestic symbolism of Benedicta the Viridita Ditas is the color of Holy Spirit. I just cannot say some of those names. So what is your challenge? And it's to find and hold your own power and to keep that power, I'm pretty sure. The name of this card is called the Lady of the Lake. Stop giving away your power to others. Have the self-confidence to stand firm. Others will be inspired by your strength and commitment. Here we go with names again, right? St. Nectan's Glen is an enchanted fairy glen located 1 mile from Tintagel in Cornwall. It is a goddess site and part of the ritual of sacred kingship. The waterfall in Kiev has a hole large enough for a person to pass through in the ritual of rebirth. The Lady of the Lake is placed here because she is another aspect of the goddess sovereignty, best bestower of sacred kingship. She is also the initiator into the mysteries, holding and giving the sword of truth to the initiate and sending him or her on his or her quest, healed and reborn. With her blessing, the ritual would finish on Tintagel Island, with the left foot of the initiate being placed into a carved stone foot-shaped hole where the king would marry the land and the crown himself. So, and what is it that you are harvesting? And it says explore other realms, and the name of this card is called Voyage of Malduin. Where you are is exactly where you should be. Do not look for an outcome, but at the wisdom gained on your journey. This ancient tale was written down at an extraordinary time in history when the belief systems of Druid and Christian created a curious literary mix. This overlapping of cultures illuminated the Dark Ages with spiritual voyages of transformation. Heroes and monks drifted off into the symbolic boat guided by the gods of their faith. This was called the Imran, or journey of initiation. For Malduin, it started out with the lower vibration of revenge and ended up with illumination and peacemaking through a series of tests and trials on various mysterious islands. The Celtic symbol of the apple branch represents travel to the other world, and the birds are spirit. This is the classic hero's journey, the going and returning of the hero or heroine, and their attainment of spiritual transformation, which would add to the wisdom and evolution of their culture. And the key to all of this is that you need to that shifts happen and stabilize your energy fields. And the card is called Divine Intervention. Oh boy. This is Divine Intervention for you, Capricorn. Divine Intervention. Okay. And it's all nice and pretty blue, and look at Alrighty. Visualize a miracle. Believe in it as if it has already happened. Nothing is carved in stone. Cosmic forces are at work to help in tumultuous times. In the painting, the great cosmic mind is calming down the magnetic fields of the earth. Everything works according to the natural law of the universe. Even miracles use natural laws and principles in different ways. If we do not fall prey to fear, we will be able to calm our own energy fields and have the ability to work in greater harmony with these changes as we can then attune and experience them with grace and ease. So, there you guys go, Capricorn, and thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, share, and have a great full moon month, or to October. Thanks, bye.